Hey y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Delicious Party Precure episode 2. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and from the looks of things, seem to be the first viewer because it has 0 likes and 0 dislikes, so I'm going to give him a like. Hell yeah. Yeah, alright. I just want to make sure I am like number 1. Don't want anyone else to take that title from me. But anyways, now that I've hit the first like on the episode, I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go! That's probably the first time I've ever clicked on a Crunchyroll episode so quickly that I ended up being the first. Like, I'm usually like second, third, 10th. I'm usually not the first. So hell yeah. Feels good. I'd say when it comes to you transforming into one, it didn't feel that soon. I thought they built it pretty well, if you ask me. Considering all the cinema she took in that fight, I'm not gonna blame her being hungry. Oh, I love that. Come here! That is so cute. Although it kind of makes you wonder though, if it changes the flavors, reasonable. But if it changes the recipe flavor, if it changes the flavor of the food, what about the people that have already experienced something terrible? Are they just going to have their impressions permanently tainted, or do their impressions of the food change too? I love how it just instantly breaks the personal space and his cheek is pumping against Yui's. Delicious. Oh. I am not going to sing the opening song because I know Toei is super hyper aggressive against anyone that either uses footage or pretends to use their music. So I would love to sing along, but considering the type of stuff that Toei's done to other YouTube channels like Totally Not Mark, I ain't risking shit at all. So I'm just going to hum. I would definitely sing along some of these lyrics though, but Toei has a pretty rough track record now, and with the rap sheet, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not gonna risk it with them at all. No way. Oh, man, they're fucking adorable, especially Kome. It looks like Kome is gonna evolve. Going by how we see Kome in like Kome's animal form, but then we see Kome in like an older form, which it's kind of making me wonder if Kome does get older, would Kome be able to transfer back into her animal form? Because how would it work with Kome helping Yui transform? Or would the transformation animation change and you'd have Kome's just fusing with Yui's body? Kind of makes me wonder how it would work. Sort of like how in Mega Man NT Warrior, or more like Mega Man Axis, you have when Land fuses with Mega Man. I think it's Mega Man's body that did just ice into land for a bit while it's cross fusion. I wonder if it's gonna be like that, because that's how it could work if it's like that. Oh, okay. All right, we see our bats again. Phantom Jettol, Phantom Secretoro. Hope I'm pronouncing their names. Later, Godats. I love how Godats has an epic voice too. They already are though. I'm like, what? It's too late. By association, your work's been obstructed, considering that Yui interfered against Gentle. So that's already too late, hon. I'm just saying. I like how that saying, oh, that's cute, and it adds a little bit more quirkiness too, which I like. The more funner and quirkier Precure is, the better. Because this series is at its best when it embraces its comedic bone. He fucking knew with the way he's. I was like, oh, that shit never gets old. ever. Oh. In that case, you better be carrying that with her 24/7 then. When it makes that beep beep noise, it kind of reminds me of the PP noise that Gilmichan from the Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai 2021 series makes. And I want to be surprised if it could be the same actress too, because no, really, that PP sounds similar to Gilmichan's tone of voice in that series when you have it, the cutesy mascot character in Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai speak too. Kind of feels similar. I'm gonna have to definitely look at my anime list. I don't know when the ED's playing when the episode's over. Out of curiosity. Oh yeah, I wonder when they were going to acknowledge that. Yeah, I mean, shit, it looks. I don't think he's fine with that. Okay, those are consequences. Wait, if it's that fragile, holy shit! They gotta find a way of making that thing stronger. I like this though. Instantly, when she sees him back in the corner, she offers to help out. That's fucking, and that's what I love about Yui. Like, Yui doesn't have to get involved in things, but she gets herself involved because you can tell she genuinely does like helping people out. And I love her confidence too, because just by doing that, it shows you not only does she help out people when she doesn't have to, which is good, she also has a lot of confidence in herself too. It doesn't look like that much, though. I imagine it wouldn't be anything that important, would it? I don't think when. Oh, Kagame's such a sweetheart. And that's what I like about him, because he was actually willing to risk himself to actually help out his childhood friend. That's actually really sweet. Does he need to do a pose? You know, fuck it. Yes, he does need to do a pose. Why the fuck not? I fucking love Rosemary. I really love how Kelvin was adorably clappy too. You can definitely tell he's putting a lot of work into the series, which would make him wonder how they're able to like give this series and then recently even Dragon Quest Adventure or Die like dumb good looking episodes. Because in that series they had a really toughly animated episode yesterday with the man versus Albinus, and it looked damn good too, just like this episode's looking damn good. My guess is that Digimon Ghost Game's probably going to suffer. Because usually with Toei, when they have like 2 or 3 of its episodes looking good, since Toei usually juggles 5 anime a season, 2 or 3 of them suffer. So I'm going to guess that the sacrifice or lamb is going to be Digimon Ghost Game again when it comes to visuals. Come, it looks like a fox. It's the kind of place as a dog. I would say, oh, I love us cow, man. Oh man, I want one. Oh man, if I had a pet like him, I would spoil the hell out of it, feed it whatever the hell it wanted. And that's a nice scene too. It shows you how much faith Yui's mother has in her. Oh. Aw, poor kitty. Oh. It makes sense, though. I mean, they do say when it comes to cats, they're actually really effective at cleaning themselves. When they lick, because I think their tongue has some kind of chemical that they can get rid of a lot of bacteria. It's been a while since I read up on cats, but that is so cute. Oh, I can. I would hope that cat's still alive, but Who knows, though? Cats do have limited lifespans. Oh. But hey, you know what? That explains why she's overly protective of Comey, too. Seeing her history with animals. I feel bad for Rosemary, though. Oh. Now it's. I gotta admit, those actually look pretty damn good. Holy cow. Okay, at least here they're explaining why they have to keep it a secret, which I wouldn't blame him. It caused mass chaos if the mother were to find out that her daughter was a Precure. And it would probably stress out any parent if they knew their child was a Precure. Just imagining that moment's notice their life could end if things go south. Not to say they're going to kill off anyone. I doubt it. I doubt this series is ever going to go like Madoka levels of dark. Or Mahou Shoujo site level of dark. Or Macho Girl Spec off to Suka levels of dark. Okay, whoa. Well, damn. I was not expecting that anger streak from Moran, but you know what? I'm not going to blame him because, yeah, it did look like it was getting potentially a little bit too confident there. Just a teeny bit. I could see why he'd be peeved for a variety of reasons because he probably has seen opposition that's way stronger than whatever the hell, than the opposition that Yui took on in the first episode. That's my guess as to why he got angry. I mean, it's reasonable. You don't want people to get too confident because if they do, they let their guard down. They don't finish things off when they should. And things like that. People would make mistakes when they get overconfident. They make mistakes that they normally wouldn't make if they have their guard up. Oh, the ticket looks. Ah, damn it! Oh, this could always be ruining the fun. But yeah, you know what? I feel bad for that recipe. It looks like Yui's going to have to deliver a can of Whoop-Ass again. You know, if my foot started glowing a dark aura... Oh, okay, I actually like how observant Akami is because the human character, he's the one that's been able to grasp shit is wrong whenever shit does go wrong. That's actually pretty nice. Oh boy, I hope Marty's going to try to do anything reckless. Oh, he's probably going to do something reckless, considering the letter. Yeah, and the facial expression. Okay, wasn't Marty telling you earlier that the fights aren't going to be that easy? Yeah, he's going to go evolve himself in a battle where he knows the fight's not going to be that easy. I understand why he's doing it, though. You wouldn't want a girl to be at risk. Marty, sweetheart, you don't have leverage right now, man. Like, literally, your leverage is completely broken right now. You're going to have to... I mean, I'm not going to blame him for trying, though. But what's he going to be able to do, though, in that state? I mean, I guess he could buy time, though. Damn, he's pretty damn quick. I don't know. I think his overconfidence is not going to put him in a good spot right now. Damn, whatever training regimen that Yui has, Rosemary's going to need to follow that. Because he don't even look close to athletic at all. Like, it really doesn't. If I were him, And if I were in a spot where I was getting my ass whipped like that, I would contemplate shit and I'd be like, "Hey, Yui, what do you need to be athletic?" That's what That's what I would request to give him. You know what? He's getting an ass whip, but I respect. I mean, he's pointing his ass up. Oh, I like how Coleman's trying to give him motivation. I mean, the watch. Yeah, they did explain its capabilities early in the. Wait, that means you didn't know about the watch's capabilities? Oh my! Yes. Yo, there's something funny to us about this transformation. But in a way, if you really think about this transformation, is in one bit, it's kind of there is a bit where I actually watched the transformation like 4 times. I noticed that she bites into Comey. How does that work? So she eats Comey, but then it comes out. Where does Comey come out of? No, you know what? No. I don't want to know where Comey comes out of, which part of her body after she eats Comey. No, you know what? I take that back. There are some answers that us mere mortals should never know to protect us from the dark. There are certain things in life that are dark void to protect us from a potential dark void in life. Yes. I'm gonna just headcanon my hand that Comey after she gets eaten gets turned into a bundle of energy. That's how I'm gonna headcanon that. Am I like the only one that noticed to that, or she just? But anyways, I'm just hyped up as fuck for this fight. Yeah. Sure. She calls her Mafia. She kicked along. Oh, kind of like the dodge animations here is good. Because in Tropical World Precure, there are some badly animated fights where characters are running towards like beam attacks. Here, at least you see her actually try to dodge. I mean, I feel bad for her, but the animation was actually kind of cute, though. I mean, well, you answered your own question, man. Our girl would. She would punch a bomb. I mean, hey, Morrisman, give her girl a shot down. At least give her like 2 or 3 minutes of fighting, then start panicking if she starts to struggle. Yeah, honestly, our girl's movements are too predictable. She's running in a straight line. I could see why Gentle would be saying, "Oh." The thing is, though, even though Yui doesn't have the experience, she has the power. Oh, okay, so that's what the issue was. But the thing is, though, he's gonna realize that even though he can, and that's what I love about Yui because it's always easy, like when you see problems that aren't yours, to just ignore them and go on your merry day. But our girl Yui doesn't do that. That's what makes her so damn lovable. Man, if a lot of people had that thought, the world would be a much better place. Unfortunately, though, the world sometimes can be a dark place. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a spoil sport, but unfortunately, that's how life can be, though. Now that's the spirit. And I also love this, how they actually took time to have this conversation here, too. Oh, but Uzu's gonna get his ass whooped. And something I like in here, too, even though Rosemary can't fight to a large extent, I love how you see his street smarts, because he was able to analyze the movements of the enemy and actually give our girl some genuinely damn good advice. Yo, I love the dose effect. God, I love God. Yeah. It's gonna be too late. I'm assuming that's gonna be a distraction. Yeah, she's not gonna be there. She's gonna be in another spot. Oh, I knew it! That's like the Hunter x Hunter Gon type of trick where he'd throw a rock, but he'll be coming from another angle. Yeah, oh my! I was the one who does the precious triangle bit. Yeah! Yes! All right. I was the one she's like, go stars on my stone. For some reason, it also gives me Toriko vibes too, because Toby also did that series too. Even, yeah, so long ago. Oh, that recipe is pretty adorable though. Yeah, she better be remembering the name of that girl that's been just collaborating the opposition. She had better remember that name. I mean, I thought they were already friends already, but hey, might as well make it official, I guess. And I always love how they make sure they show Komen all happy. It really does, honestly, when it comes to food. Like, you can have a bad day, but if the food tastes good, it could really, really improve your day. So what she says actually really holds and rings true. Yeah, you gotta ignore Komen. Oh, man. You know he is that. Oh, man, this is actually nice. You actually see a Precure character also have a good chemistry with the main character's mother. That's nice. Oh! What the? I mean, that's cool though. I mean, at least you won't have to like bother getting a bed for Komen. Kind of reminds me of the aqua pot whenever they put Kurudun in the aqua pot for Kurudun to sleep. I like the narration voice. Even though we already know they're strengthening their bonds, the narration makes it nice. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to keep on watching. The only thing that would prevent me from watching more episodes for my life to go absolutely crazy. Ah! Yeah! Yes! The go! Oh, fuck yeah! Woo! I fucking love dogs. And it's a puppy! It's a... Oh! Yes! Yes! And it's blue! Blue is my favorite color. Woo! Oh! Oh my! Oh man, okay. I'm biased for dogs. Blue's my favorite color. YOLO, I'm gonna be hyped as shit for episode 3 already. Oh man. I kind of like that little touch with the meal where you can like see the rice Pam, the rice Komen, and the other animal, which I don't know its name yet, but I'll be sure to remember its name easily. But anyways, let me give a rating to this episode. Visually, you can tell it wasn't as good as episode 1, but my goodness, this episode was still well produced to its credit. And let me explain what I loved about it. For one, from a story standpoint, I like how there's consequences. How when it comes to Rosemary, after the bit that he had was wrecked in the first episode, his necklace, well, at least the end of it, he can't really fight proficiently anymore, which I like this because it prevents Yui from having a get out of jail free card, and it gives us something to look forward to because I'm going to imagine that's going to be repaired eventually, so he's going to be able to help out our guild to a larger extent. Okay, it's back. Oh, it is fucking adorable. It looks so sophisticated too. Oh shit. I'm assuming this is where our blue Precure is going to show up and have our debut. Which, hey, I'm looking forward to that shit. Now, That wasn't the only thing I also feverishly enjoyed about the episode, though. I did love the fact that this episode, aside from slight raising the stakes because Rosemary's not going to be able to help out, and well, he was able to help out, but I'm saying he's not going to be able to like utilize a massive amounts of power. Something I really did enjoy was how the humor was damn good. And let me explain why the humor was good. The humor worked for me because during the episode, it was actually nice getting to see how Rosemary's so damn good at excuses. Like, for example, when he said, "Oh, yeah, we're talking about beauty tips." I'm like, damn, this dude's smooth. And that was a good excuse because considering that Yui's mother is, at least a stylish looking lady, it makes sense that she'd want to know about fashion tips too. So that bit comedic gag was good. And I like the emotional moments too during the episode. It wasn't just the comedic moments. Like when you had her nice and see the flashback where she takes care of the kitten and then she's now gonna take care of Comey. I like that bit. And I even love the bits too in the episode where you get some drama when it comes to Morai, where he doesn't want to subject our girl to danger and he wishes he can, and you can tell he wants to shoulder everything, but he just can't. Like things like that are really good because it makes the characters in this episode more endearing than they already were in the first place. So from a character standpoint, it did great also. And the action was creative because you didn't have characters just be like because in Tropical World Precure, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That series, its middle episodes were pretty middling when it comes to action set pieces because in its mid-tier episodes, it's like, oh yeah, let's just have the girls get a power up and we'll just instantly win the fight without any creativity. Instantly, this series is different. We see our girl employ tactics like having Rosemary analyze her opposition so that she can form a cool tactic, or when she utilizes the rock as a distraction to actually get a clean hit in. Like, that's some damn good tactical strategic writing that I love to see. And I'm like, totally, please keep it like this throughout the series. Don't get lazy like you did in Tropical World Precure, because that series also started out good. Then it fell apart in the middle. Then, like in the last 4 or 5 episodes, y'all actually tried. Please don't do that. Because you also did the same thing for Healing Good too, where great start, fell apart in the middle, then you picked it up in the last few episodes. Please learn from your mistakes. Make sure everything's tactically brilliant, like in the first 2 episodes, and this series will be fire from an action standpoint. But yeah, that's why I absolutely adore this episode from a script standpoint. From character standpoint, it does a lot too. It's nice to finally get to see more of Yui's mindset when it comes to helping out people in need or creatures in need. It makes it much more endearing. It shows you some more characterization for Takumi because think about this. He was looking for you, which means he was willing to risk himself to save the life of his childhood friend. And that makes him such a sweetheart and it makes him lovable. And here's another thing I like about it too. It shows you that Toei's covering their bases in case they were to decide to make Takumi a Precure. It would feel earned because Takumi, he already has pre-established chemistry with Yui. We see that he was willing to risk his life to help her out if need be. So already, he already has like some of the personality traits you would want from a Precure. Just happens to be a dude. But at the same time, since I saw the opening various times, I mean, it could also be gentle too, because she might just go through like a whole cutting her hair off. But then just the outline design of that mysterious looking Precure in the opening kind of looks like Takumi too. Oh man, Zoe! You're really making it hard to figure out who that actually is. But you know what? I like the mystery element though. I like that because they'll make things more unpredictable. So yeah, that's what I liked for what they did with Takumi. I loved Rosemary's emotional dilemma, where he felt himself inadequate. But I think I like this too. I like how he's tough on himself because it shows you how much a responsible adult he is and that he wants to handle things, but he just can't. But I even like how it also humbles him too, because he knows when he makes mistakes. And it takes an adult that's comfortable in their own skin, or even any person, not just an adult. It takes a strong individual to be able to do that. So it made Rosemary more endearing too. So I feel from a character standpoint, this episode did a good job of giving just everyone everything to do. And you can already tell with Komi, this is subtle, but you can tell Komi is really bonding with Yui because you see Komi sometimes copying the body language of Yui, like whenever it's excited, or even like this subtle bit in the episode, because when our girl punched the bomb and you see like the Komi's eyes have like that slight arrow triangular shape. I like those little details. Like when you see our Komi panicking when things go south in the background and things like that. So there was just a lot of personality added, not just through the dialogue, but the animation added snippets of nice personality too and characterization. That's why the episode was really well structured and really well written, actually. Like, you got a lot from a lot of people. Hell, the most reassuring thing is Yui's mother. And it ain't like the other Super Precure series where they introduce parents and they just like completely forget about them except for having them here and there. It feels like in this series, Yui's mother actually has a personality. I'm like, okay, I'm not used to this, but I'll fucking take it. And that's something I like too about this episode. And aside from that, visually, it was good. Yeah, it wasn't on, say, the level of Delicious Party Pretty Cure episode 1, and it wasn't on the level of Dragon Quest Adventure and Die's previous episode. But it was still a great looking episode. Because all things considered, the action was creative. You had characters utilize their intelligence, and visually the animators pulled it off. I'd say if I had to be a nitpicky little bitch, though, yeah, maybe they could have gotten rid of Yui's Naruto running. They could have just had her run like a normal individual. Because I've seen Toei implement these measures in Saint Seiya, where in the good-looking episodes, you have characters actually run, but then in the shitty-looking episodes, you have characters run like this. So as someone who seasons a lot of Toei anime, it's like normal viewer wouldn't notice it. Guy who's seen a lot of Toei anime for multiple years that has spanned decades is going to notice that. I'm like, Toei, have her run normally in the animation next time. Because you're going to give me those gifts I saw in Saint Seiya. Well, I think it was like the AIDS chapter. And I'm like, no. Please don't remind me of that. Please don't remind me of that, Toei. But no, overall, the visuals were great, though. Just a few bits here and there that weren't, 100% precise. But the animators did a damn great job, though. Just got to mention that, though, because I don't want anyone thinking that I'm ignoring the visual flaws, because I'm not. But for the most part, it was damn great. And everyone was expressive. Artwork was really damn beautiful, too. So I got to give it credit there. The voice acting was just absolutely amazing. And that's why overall, if I had to rate the episode on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode number 3. I mean, there's no doubts that I'm going to react to episode 3. I mean, it has a puppy. And the blue Precure. Y'all know I love the color blue. And I think puppies are like the gifts from the heavens. So, yeah. Y'all already know I'm hyped the fuck up for episode 3. Just the moment I saw that preview. Hell yeah. But anyways, y'all. These are my thoughts on the episode. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the bitch, share it, comment, subscribe. And I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and smile-filled day, everyone. Bye-bye.